In the Great Lakes state, the cottage is a tradition that's handed down from one generation to the next.
Yeah, whether you own a cottage, you're looking to buy, rent, or your primary home is on the water, lucky you.
That's right.
Yeah, this show is for you. Here to share more, we got show manager Dawn Baker talking about all things spring, summer, enjoying what West Michigan has to offer when it starts to get warmer again.
Yes, which it will come, right? It will come. But in the meantime, if we want to make the most of our time with our family and our friends at the cottage or at the lake, then really going to the show and starting to schedule and or make those purchases now means that you'll have them when the weather does turn, and it will.
It will.
And what I love too is at the cottage show, you're going to be able to help people literally learn how to buy a cottage. Maybe someone wants to build it, or maybe they want to renovate. You've got people there that can basically take care of those three things.
Yes, and I love kind of saying those are the pillars, right? Buy, build, renovate, decorate.
Right.
All of those are brought under one roof, which makes it really nice to enjoy. And then we add fun and education or information as a part of that. But let's just talk about buy, because yes, it could be that dream home, it could be that vacation property, but it also could be that you're looking to buy, maybe it's a pontoon this year, or a wake boat, or maybe quiet water sport items. So flotation components, there's hard and soft-sided stand-up boards, kayaks, all of those things are there. And if you're looking to buy and still thinking outdoor recreation, there's biking, right? There's e-bikes as well as regular bikes. There's scooters. There's all sorts of golf carts. So depending on what community you're in, maybe that's your mode of transportation.
Sure.
All of those things come under one roof and can be bought. In addition to that, if you're building, it might be the home, the vacation property, and we have realtors and builders there, including log and timber frame, but you also might need to build a new dock, put in a lift. Maybe it's a seawall with your property that you need to protect that waterfront property, or work with a landscaper at some special needs there. So there's things there that need to be built. If we think about renovations, a lot of times our cottage, our family cottage, has wood exterior. Well, there's some really good, efficient products out there now that are meant to help with that. Or, you know, there's a lot of other scenarios, indoor and out, where you need to make renovations, but get going on it now. Get it scheduled now, so that by the time you get up there and you want to make the most of the time, those renovations are complete.
Yeah.
Decorate. Oh, ladies, we could talk about this for a while.
Like all day. This is like I think one of my favorite parts.
Yes, and so many people don't own a cottage or a lakefront home, but they like that style and that decor. And we bring those makers, if you will, those artists into the show. So one of the special features is the Cottage Art Show. And so the artists are there. What I love is whether it's clay, tile, wood, they can also work with you for one-of-a-kind pieces. So yes, what they've made is beautiful and it might be just perfect for your home, but if there's like some specifications for an area of your cottage or your lakefront property that you're like, I really need to work with someone one-on-one, these artists can make that happen. And then the lakefront marketplace. Who doesn't like shopping in the summer? Beach towns, wandering the shops, all sorts of gourmet and specialty foods. There's unique gift items, decor, wearables. We could go on and on.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
gonna say, everything.
All of the shopping.
All the shopping.
Yes. But let's talk about, I mean, as we'll find shopping fun, but the whole family can come because there's so much other fun to be had. We'll have music, sand, all of the other things that make this a big party, kind
And
of.
a pickleball court. I have to. Sorry, I'm just excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yes, we bring in the Monroe Street Beach. That feature has been one of the favorite because we're all ready to either put our toes in the sand or let's just go in and build a sandcastle. The Sand Pirate is back. Janet is back this year again, and she'll be kind of tips and tricks, right? And that's for kids of all ages, especially during the dock party. If you need to come during the dock party and you need some music and maybe a beverage by your side and really get in the sand and kind of build. In addition to that, full-size pickle court. There's a yard game area featuring a new game called Slots. That's new on the market, so you probably haven't seen it. You're going to see it first and be able to play it at the Cottage and Lakefront Living Show. There's just so many great things. And then those are the fun features, but we also have cottage conversations. And that's a little bit more informative and educational. But if you have that family cottage and you're looking at a succession plan, talk to someone about that. You've got the rentals, as you already know and have talked about. But whether you're the owner or the rentee, there's a lot to navigate. In addition, outdoor products or furnishings. So there's certain things you need to look for. So we have someone who can really talk to you about not just the quality, but maybe what product is going to work best for you. Do you really want teak, which can be seen at the show? And then what are the storage options for that? So just talk through those type of things. And then we also have someone that's talking about, if you're looking for waterfront property, here's what you need to know. So those are very informative and educational. There's just so many good reasons to get down to the Cottage and Lakefront Living Show.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
get people there,
let's
right?
get people there, especially too. It might be a little chillier this weekend, so this is the perfect place to warm up. All you have to do, Cottage and Lakefront Living Show. It's March 22nd through the 24th. It's right there, DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids. Really simple. Go online, grcottageshow.com to get all the details.